Did I put a hat on?
Yeah, you didn't put your hat on. You got your do-rag on. Hey, welcome to Roast Battle Postseason Weekly. I had to wipe my eyes and my nose like I wasn't crying about how terrible the fucking show was last night. But we're in the playoffs officially. East qualifier, Dan Wicks. We're getting right into this thing, man. I'm not giving you guys any time to catch up. If you haven't caught up, please download, listen, subscribe to wherever you enjoy your podcast. This is Roast Battle Postseason Weekly because we are now in the postseason. We're the Roast Battle League. We've been doing this for 3 years. I'm Brian motherfucking Moses. This is my new hater, right? My fourth generation hater, Sushiboy Mexico.
What's up with y'all, man?
Yeah.
It's very early in the morning, seeing a lot of white people. It's not my favorite thing to see in the morning, but let's get started.
First of all, he's part Mexican, and it's only one person. That's mean a lot.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about what I'm looking at on the screen.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, we're going to get into that, man. We're talking about the playoff battlers who made the playoffs. We had the West qualifier last night. We had the East qualifier a couple days ago. Live stream on RBL.live. Messed up a little bit, so we had to go to YouTube, but we got some more subscribers, so it worked out. Your winner of the East qualifier, he beat Esther's ass, and then he beat undefeated Shelly Gruenberg's ass. The man, the myth, the legend. He wants this. He's our dark horse, I think, this year. Dan Wicks from NYC is moving on to battle number 2 in the world, Paige Wesley. He's number 7 now. She's number 2. He's a part of the Hateful 8. And then last night, in a legendary night. Talk about last night, by the way. Let's just get into it. The West qualifier last night. We had, who were the judges? The judges that you booked.
We had Guap Dad 400. Right?
Yeah, 4,000.
4,000.
Yeah, from
number.
Bay Area rapper. He's now an actor.
I did invite him out because I saw there was a lot of Bay Area contestants. You know, I figured they should have.
They did their thing this year. Shout out Josh Means. He took over after the tragedy happened here at Roast Battle League in the middle of the season. And that team, they wanted this. They were talking trash last year during that Kendrick and Drake beef. They even tried a little mixtape nonsense with us, a little rap beef. But they took over this year. They got first place in the West for the first time in RBL history. Paige Wesley is their MVP. She's number 2 in the world.
She's
then you
great.
had Avery Dower, that young up and coming.
Great.
I say that.
That's the nigga that orbits, right?
Yeah. No. That's the one that with the.
Yeah, the orbits.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Like rotates around things. All right.
So young Avery Dower, he replaced Jay Light because Jay's got to go tour and do his thing. Mike Eaton, from he's the MVP of Austin this season. Then you had King Kosher, our boy Dakota Fry, who looks like a caricature of Jewish people. And then we had a real Jewish man, Mr. Ryan Nessen, probably the comeback player of the year in the Roast Battle League. After the season he had in Roast Battle season 1, he went undefeated. Season 2, caught a case of the yips. Now season 3 is his redemption story,
he's
man.
Back.
And now he's number 8 going against his arch nemesis, Andrew Manning, who's number 1 in the world.
Ooh.
Now, you remember that battle between him and Andrew?
No.
We'll get to see it later in the show. It's going to be crazy.
That's going to be if I remember things between whites.
Now, I'm excited about who's in this tournament, man. This is the Hateful 8, first season with this type of format. It's going to be at Joe Rogan's Taj Mahal, the comedy mothership.
The mothership?
Yeah, out there in Austin, Texas. Your first time going out there, right?
To the mothership, yeah. I'm a rapper type nigga. You know, I used to do my South by Southwest thing.
Yeah,
never really did the comedy scene yet.
Yeah, they're gonna beat the shit out of you there. It's nothing but UFC dudes and like ex-Navy SEALs.
Oh, that's cool. No. You know, I already reached out. I got a Glock that's gonna meet me as soon as we get off the exit.
Oh yeah, they'll take that. Yeah. I mean, what are you talking about? All right, well, let's get into the number 4 team who made it this year, Manchester. His first time in the playoffs. A young up and coming riser in the playoffs, Alex Tighe with his best battle, number 4, battling Nate Welch, who's number 5, the wild card in LA. But this guy, they earned it. Manchester, good job. Alex versus Bella Cagnoni. Let's roast.
Right, cool. I'm going first. Here we go. Cool. Thanks for waiting. Bella is a 21-year-old half-Italian socialist from London. So thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule of being offended on other people's behalfs to be here. Bella looks like she lactates almond milk. She has a 19-year-old brother who's often described as the hotter twin, so I would say he's at least a 4. And a guy once asked her to put a finger up his arse. And she did it, and she's half Italian, so I like to think she then pulled out a finger and went, "When's your dal mio day?"
All right. Cheers, Prince Harry with an extra chromosome. Alex, he's had the weight of life on his shoulders. Oh no, sorry, I mean the weight of his fat head. Alex, he's English, but he has very Irish features. By that I mean his face looks like it's been colonised by his forehead.
Oh, thanks. On the fun fact section of her row sheet, she told me that she doesn't shave her body hair. Not fun, just gross. It does help with her hobbies though. She loves to knit, so her gooch has got a scarf. Bella's ex-boyfriend revealed he was asexual shortly after starting to date her. To be fair, he loved Star Wars, but he didn't want to shag Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
He'd always say maybe later, and she'd always say.
Sound effects. Michael Winslow.
Apparently, she sometimes picks her nose. If I were you, I would have picked up a razor and shaved. Maybe your ex was and Bella's vagina is so hairy, going down on her is like necking on with Ricky Tomlinson.
Uncle Ray.
You look like a broken what's-it that's been dragged through H&M.
Broken what?
Alex sleeps on his dad's sofa. Ooh, couples argument.
Go, Bella.
Alex, he looks like the guy who'd take a naked wank in the mirror and still not finish. No, Alex, he actually works at Warhammer, which means he doesn't have a lot of sex. That's okay, though. He doesn't need any more head.
Bella. Whose battle is this?
Is it me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, cool. Bella once slept with a married man. Yeah, I was surprised to find out her parents are still together as well. Bella lost her virginity in a shed, which is fitting because that's where I'd put a dirty hoe. And she's half Italian, so I wrote this for you. So you fucked in a shed, took a married man to bed, you're a whore.
I don't really like the musicals.
You look like you've been on Queer Eye, but they gave up halfway through. So, Alex is bisexual, has a trans sibling, and is from Devon, which means he'd fuck his sister before and after transitioning.
They're well fit, shut up.
In Devon, Alex actually has a 3-legged dog, also known as his sister. I hated that!
Oh, Alex Tighe, Bella Cagnoni, coming out of Manchester, one of the battles of the year over there. Why Alex is in this tournament, taking over for Jordan Ducharme. My man couldn't get off work, but I mean, ultimately that's like 1A and 1B in Manchester. Alex Tighe, Bella Cagnoni, one more time. Your first time seeing Manchester battle, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you know about Manchester outside of the Ariana Grande thing?
The wrong football.
Oh,
That's literally about
soccer. Right. Yeah. No, Manchester is this is their first time winning their division. It seems like somebody new wins that division every season. It's either Scotland or it's Tokyo or now it's whatever it is. I don't even know the divisions, man. But Manchester won their division this year. That's why they're in it. That's Alex. He's battling Nate Welch. You know Nate personally. What do you think Alex is in for battling Nate?
I think it'd be cool, man. Two white guys with accents, you know?
Oh,
it could go either way.
Couple of colonizers.
I found that he had a naked wank.
Yeah.
That was hilarious to me.
I mean, shout out Bella looking like a British version of Indica Flower.
Yeah.
But she was very funny though. I mean,
She was.
For Battle of the Year. That was thank you, Alex, for sending that battle. That was you were right. That was superb, mate.
Yeah.
So let's get to this next one. And again, I gotta say this about last night's show. It was legendary. You'll see it on YouTube probably later this month. But that was a legendary show with a legendary lineup of judges. Very excited about those judges last night.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish. Mavi, Freeway Rick Ross,
Freeway Ricky Ross.
Well,
Craig Smith was there. Former President Barack Obama. Current president. Yeah, President
Donald
Trump.
J. Trump,
Yeah.
our favorite nigga president. You know what I mean?
It was a cavalcade of people who showed up, and I dropped the ball, everybody. I want to apologize personally to Ryan Nessen, Mike Eaton, Avery Dower, Dakota Fry, and that whole audience and everybody that we invited last night. Jeremiah, Willie popped in. I fucked up. Normally we've done this thing for 12 years where we overbook the show like we're an open mic, and we're a little more professional than that. Obviously, we've been on television, big streaming networks, things like that, and I messed up last night because that was too big to mess up where the stakes are like that. And I don't mean that because Mike's a fat dude and loves steaks. I just mean that the stakes are too high for me to fuck that up for you guys when it comes to the energy. So I hope you're watching this, and I apologize that the booking last night didn't serve you guys the way it should have. We had planned that night, and I just dropped the ball by not executing.
In all fairness, who should have won did win.
You right,
but niggas were just tired.
You
And
right.
niggas were but if it was like okay, you know what I mean?
They say it's laughter is lubrication to during a comedy set. So if you don't have lubrication, you try to get your mojo, you trying to get your flow on.
I get what you're
you
saying.
You feel me? It's
you kind of don't.
Yeah, it's like
right.
I know how to fuck.
Yeah.
I know how to fuck. Come on, y'all. You can't flip it and reverse it. You know what I mean? That's so it's like
niggas may have not caught their stride because of the room. Okay.
Yeah, like Mike. It was a hell of a show. No spoilers. That was a hell of a show.
Yeah.
But let's keep going. This is a quick one. This is a great one today though, because this is showcasing all the playoff battles in the Hateful Eight. My man is back. Round 2, back in the playoffs. Scotland squeaks in with the wild card, the number 6 battler in the world right now. This is Jack Traynor, Scotland's MVP versus. Man, our former hero in LA, Tom Goss.
I love this fat guy.
Guys, let's have some fun in here. This is the champ. This is the MVP. Are we ready? Let's roll!
Jack looks like he has a disease that can only be managed through voodoo. Jack told me that he was riddled with learning difficulties. It's not a riddle, you're fucking. Everybody give it up for Bacon Grease Lightning. This is Tom Goss. Usually if you meet someone called Tom, it's short for the name Thomas. But this guy's so fat, his full name is Tom. Where
the fuck was this?
Most of Jack's uncles have died from heroin. Jack's never done heroin, which is crazy because I can see his veins from here. Tom looks like an undercover cop who's been sent to fat camp to bust in a Zempic ring. Seriously, this guy's so fat, he responds to the things RFK says about food by going, "But bruh, that poison's so gosh darn delicious." Jack looks like he turns stuffed animals towards him right before he cranks it. Doesn't he look like he's got a jar of his own cum? He's always spilling all over the fucking place. Oh no, my goopies! Tom has been in a mental institution 7 times, but still will not wear a straight jacket. Not because it wouldn't fit, just because he's extremely gay.
Hi, Jack.
It's true, I used to have voices in my head, and it's just really nice to meet him in person. Out in Scotland, Jack performs at a venue called Frog and Bucket.
which is also a description of him fucking his girlfriends.
Tom recently shot a stand-up comedy special. I hope the next special he shoots is himself.
Hey, doesn't Jack look like a lighting grip for child porn?
Yo.
Jack is obsessed with UFOs, underage fisting opportunities. He's also he's from Scotland, birthplace of the ATM, which he thinks also stands for underage fisting opportunities.
Tom, I've said some really awful things about this guy this evening, right? But I'm going to be honest. There is no one in this room that wants this guy to be a successful comedian more than me, just so I can see him be exposed on a podcast by Cat Williams. I ain't ever seen such big titties with such little talent in all my life, Joe Rogan.
Big dog. That's why he's in the playoffs. Back-to-back playoff runs. Our boy Jackie Traynor. He's coming back, Mexico. You two in Austin, I don't know what's going to happen. Earl Sweatshirt, Jack Traynor, Mexico. What happens?
Oh, man. A lot of drinking.
There'll be some livers gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm relapsing. I'm waiting to get out of town to relapse.
I know you're waiting to go to Texas to relapse, and just don't go to jail. We can't get you out of there.
No. Yeah. I think they extradite back to Georgia from Texas too. So I gotta watch out.
No, they extradite back to slavery. They actually go back to like 1863. They're like, it's during the Civil War. They're like, but you still here. Anyway, that's Jack Traynor. Tom Goss, man, we miss you, Tom. You're so funny. Everybody's so funny. Die? No.
Oh.
He's
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You're like, we're
dead
Tom.
We're dead to him. It's different. It's completely different. Yeah, we died to him. But shout out Tom.
Him and Paige's battle was one of my favorites.
One of the best, man. One of the best. Yeah, I thought somebody was gonna die before the end of that battle, just because of blood pressure. But Tom Goss, Jack Traynor.
Oh, there goes my big girl.
Tom Goss. In the playoffs again, Jack Traynor. Talk about it. We saw that battle earlier, but remind us, man, how fun that was.
It's good. As you can see, I don't really much remember it.
Yeah.
What was that, the main room?
That was the main room back in May.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I was drinking back then. I could tell it was a good time. I really like that Scottish guy.
Yeah, that's Jack Traynor. He'll be here this week. We were just talking about that 2 minutes ago. Actually.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I'm just saying. I enjoy his accent. I enjoy that he goes from that wild accent to making fun of us and sounding regular.
So good.
I'm like, nigga, you can't talk like that.
Yeah. Y'all can't talk normal.
Right. He's like, I think it's funny that you can do that, Joe Rogan. Like, nigga, you should talk like that.
Nah, because then he's doing, that's like, it's Scottish blackface or black voice. It's wild, but it's really good. Because he almost sounds more like Cat Williams than Cat Williams does. Yeah.
And then he did it again with somebody else earlier. I forgot who.
Yeah, he did another. Well, yeah, exactly.
I'm like, this nigga's really good at English.
Because they think we're stupid, and they're not wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but then Tom did a Scottish accent. He kind of flipped it on him.
Yeah.
Man, Tom, the writing on this show, this is the premier joke writing contest. Shout out to Herm, by the way, showed up last night, was complaining about not making the playoffs.
Oh, he was so mad.
Listen, brother, you just got to keep doing it, man. Just keep knocking them out. The whole thing is not about winning. It's arbitrary. I understand this is a sport, but it's about serving the best meal and serving these cats the best way you know how. Yeah. And that's how you're going to gain your respect and keep going in this thing. You already got our respect on this panel. You're good to go. Just keep knocking it out of the park. You're easy. Next season is going to be even bigger, brother. We got 40 teams coming in. We got we're on YouTube TV and their episodes and seasons pilot programs. So now we're going to be YouTube TV.
And the nigga lives in his car. He could just come to Austin.
He could
just drive.
He could unless he can't cross state lines. We don't know.
Oh yeah, sure.
We don't know.
Very true.
Anyway. Outside of that, RBL.live is where you can catch all your live streams. Please go to RBL.live. We have this weekend, because it's the big playoff weekend. It's an event, everybody. It's like All-Star Weekend, but this is our playoffs. Mm-hmm. So we got stand-up from all 8 battlers happening on Saturday at the Saturn Cocktail Club. That'll be live streamed 3 p.m. West, 6 p.m. East. And then we have another show. I think it starts at 7 p.m. West, 10 p.m. East. That's the 22nd. Go to RBL.live to get all the exact times, all the live streams. And then we have everything.
And I may even pop up and give you 5 minutes.
We hope not, actually.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah. But let's get into this next one, man. This is a 2 for number 3 in the world, Barcelona, coming in as the number 1 international club. And then Paige Wesley, number 2 in the world. She's battling Dan Wicks. James is battling Jack Traynor. That's all going down on Sunday. This is their battle from the Comedy Mothership. Let's get into it. Let's rock. Fire that cut is,
James
man.
looks like he gets ratatouille'd through sex. Look at him.
All right, look, I didn't want to make a load of obvious fat jokes about my opponent here, but I am going to have to address the elephant in the room. Hey, elephant, look at the size of this bitch.
Sucks to be second, elephant. What's up? Look, it's true, I'm fat, but James is British and poor. So I bet you'd kill for a few extra pounds.
The currency joke. Not the rapper. We got it.
James is broke and a non-practicing Jew. So, like, maybe you should have practiced more, man.
I am a Jew. That means I recognize a page that's about to explode. So,
It is. Great job.
Paige, if you're here, who's squeezing the cheeks of a stranger's baby too hard?
If you're here, who's saying aluminium?
I don't know much about American politics, but I think this is how J.D. Vance sees his favorite couch.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm fat, I'm pillowy, I'm soft. In the UK, they measure weight in stone, which is perfect, because I'd never let James get his rocks off.
Yeah, fine. It's a bit sad. Paige has been doing comedy for 11 years, and this is how low she sunk, guys. Getting called fat by an unknown British comedian, having her jokes judged by America's most regretted cream pie.
Hey, she's best anal seat.
She did. I saw it.
Exactly.
No, I think her nickname should be Error 404, because if you Google best female comedians, Paige not found. Actually, Paige handles that the way you handle the 404, by removing all the cookies.
Regal. That's on point too, James.
Oh, shit, man.
Good shoes. I will give him that.
That's a good joke, bro.
Thank you.
That's a very good joke.
Thank you, Paige.
I am fat. You look like you'd bring orange slices to an orgy. James paid for his first wedding in Bitcoin, while all the groomsmen fucked his wife Doji style.
Let's go.
That is amazing. Thank you, transgender Peter Griffin.
Live action.
Did the laugh. Paige's husband is a lumberjack. He nearly got fired the other day because he saw her naked and lost all his wood. It makes sense that a lumberjack, someone who works a lot with trees and knows trees well, would go out with Paige because her tits are so droopy and hairy. They look more like chestnuts.
Damn. That wordplay, though.
James is just jealous because he got dumped, so now he's just Barcelona-lonely.
All right.
James and I lived together for a week before this battle. He taught me about all of his favorite stuff. Tottenham Hotspur, Piccadilly Circus, Spotted Dick, and I taught him that in America, we just call it herpes.
It's true, I did live with Paige for a week. It was so nice to get to spend time with Paige and her husband and the guy that plays the trombone whenever she walks anywhere. I want to leave it there, but I really want to do this last one because I was in a house, I saw all her stuff, and I didn't want to have to share this with you, but I'm sorry, this is a violation of trust. But I was in Paige's shower, and I noticed she had a special shower gel just for her vagina.
I almost took this out of the shower. Fuck,
Yeah,
all
it's
right,
what's
all right.
I'm not bullshitting.
It's true.
And it's peach scented. So if you're wondering what this pussy smells like, it's rotting peach, guys.
I'm gonna lend it to Heather after the show. In 1783, the American colonists fought the battle that defeated the British armies. And in 2001, James lost his virginity to an American girl because he did what Brits do every time they're in America. Fucking lose! USA! USA! USA!
Bit off more than we could chew there. That was Paige, Wesley, and James Regal from Barcelona. One of the battles of the year, their favorite battle of the year between each other. James number 3 is battling Jack Traynor on Sunday. Paige number 2 battling Dan Wicks, NYC Zone. That was a lot of fun to recall that one, play that one back. Yeah, there were a lot of judges for that one also. I feel like with the mothership, we just try to pack those things and think there's so many celebrities. And then there was Jay and Pat. But outside of that, it was like DeRosa, Tommy Pope, it was Farrah Abram. I think Tony showed up, Hinchcliffe.
Farrah Abram. Wait,
that
Team
Farrah.
Mom? That's who that was.
That's who that was, yeah.
I thought this bitch has looked like 14 different bitches since she was on MTV.
She's fun.
Yeah, I follow.
Yeah,
I follow.
She's one of the best. She's very sweet.
Jesus Christ, get her there this week.
Yeah, she thinks she's very funny. Oh, she might be. I'll hit her up. We'll see what's up. Maybe. Anyway, that was it. Paige and James, man. Break that down. How much fun was that?
It was great, man.
I mean, just joke writing contest style. You had a lot of wordplay in that one with Paige and James. I mean, almost like trying to one up each other.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not going to lie. Nothing was better than that 404 joke.
Yeah.
Paige not found is kind of awesome. And then her fat ass tried to get rid how you get rid of it, deleting all the cookies. Removing all the cookies. That was a great joke.
That might be joke of the year. I mean, just pound for pound. I mean, like you're not really wasting too many words in that one. That was and the wordplay jokes all throughout. I mean, the fact that they were going back to back with those. Yeah. I mean, that's like Tetris, you guys. Like James and Paige, bravo for that battle. I don't think we could appreciate it while it was happening live action, even when we reviewed it during the season. But looking back there for the second time now, that's how you do it. I mean, like that. There's a lot of variations in that.
So where like Paige was still playing at such a high level, but it just still wasn't enough.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it takes a Paige 404 not found. Exactly. And they should release it with the cookies. I mean, like that type of joke, a joke of the year nominee, perhaps joke of the year would be to Paige Wesley. So shout out to the number 2 battler from the Bay Area, battling Dan Wicks on Sunday at the Mothership. Get your tickets if you don't have them already. We might already be sold out. And James Regal number 3 from Barcelona. All right, now let's get into LA's own. Now, Jay Light was supposed to be in the play-in. We had moved up the playoffs a little bit this year. That way we could make sure that everything was going to go down in February. That's when the I guess we'll call them the flagrant 4. That's going to happen February 8th out in the Mothership. But this Hateful 8, Jay Light was supposed to be part of the playoff play-in last night. Avery Dower replaced him from the Bay. But this right here was probably LA's best battle of the year. Nate Welch, nasty Nate Welch, big pun himself versus was it Jay Light? Time Jay Light. It's Jay. Every decade changes, but the nigga always stays the same. We love him. Anyway, this is Jay Light, Nate Welch, number 5, battling Alex Tighe later on Sunday. Let's get into it.
Keep it going for my opponent, the warden of Alligator Alcatraz. Nate looks like his favorite porn search is cop shoots load into unarmed black teen.
Nigga time!
Yeah, that was pretty good. Keep it going for my opponent, Mark Marionette. Jay likes to think he's real smart because he uses a bunch of big words like autoerotic and asphyxiation.
Nate is from New Orleans. According to his bank account, he is a po' boy. Nate does think black people are 3/5 of a person, or as he calls it, a French quarter.
do we have to do with this?
Tell him, Jamal.
That's what he's been asking.
Hey, I love that, but okay, I didn't know what that meant, but I'll take it. Everybody else seemed to love it.
I'll take it.
Jay looked like a J. George Washington. I bet you stuck 1770 dicks. That is pretty funny, ain't it? No, I'm just kidding. Jay ain't gay, but he does do improv. He is a magician.
Yeah.
And he told me he quit smoking cigarettes because he started to be able to taste it in his cum.
That's a good joke. This is a real fact about Nate. So before he moved to California, Nate had never met any Jews. I know. It's a good thing, too, because he would have been so pissed about how them started Hurricane Katrina. It was a real shame. Nate is actually a Hurricane Katrina survivor, and now he treats every woman he fucks like FEMA. They never come.
A very good joke if you remember 2005. Yep.
Fake news.
You can't be quoting the guy you voted for like that, dude. That's not fair.
I didn't vote.
It's on point that night.
Jay beats his wife at Mario Kart. Jay told me he loves classical music. He listens to Beethoven when his wife's giving him box shots. And for the record, he doesn't bust early, he crescendos prematurely.
I gotta give it to him. Nate with his musical reference, I mean, that's crazy.
When Nate was born, his parents knew he was going to be a football fan because he was their first downs. Nate used to play. He used to be a lineman. That's why he's so passionate about keeping black men away from everything he loves. Nate would have played for the Saints. He couldn't, but now whenever I talk to him, to any comedian, they always go, "Who dat?" Okay. Nate is also a big wrestling fan. He was really sad when Hulk Hogan died because Hulk lived Nate's dream of saying the N-word on a sex tape.
Let's go, Jay.
Me? Well, Jay said the N-word on Hulu.
And I got my SAG card.
Yeah, go ahead.
How did you get your guard card? Also saying the N-word?
Okay, it's my turn.
That's a great fucking joke.
Jay looks like he's afraid that I'm going to take his brunch money. I was wondering how Jay got them big ass lips. Then I realized it's probably a side effect from eating all them knuckle sandwiches.
Yeah.
I did say that. Let's see, what's the last joke? What is the last joke? Fuck, I forgot it. Yeah, well, thanks, dude. Oh yeah, Jay's been sober for almost 10 years. Make some noise for that. Yeah. He used to abuse drugs and alcohol. Now he abuses Barnes and Nobles. Like he used to do key bumps in the bathroom. Now he reads Goosebumps in the bathroom.
Battle! Battle! Battle!
Nate's head is so shiny, he always looks like he just got an idea.
That was a pretty good one, Stephen King of the quiz. Right?
Right.
Jay looks like the main villain in Oppenheimer, the musical.
Nate, you undercooked gingerbread man.
Talk about it.
Nate went to college. He majored in broadcast journalism. When he heard broadcast, he thought, sounds easy. I put plenty of broads in casts.
Do a little Nate.
I like that one, you lesbian archaeologist.
Oh, boy. I like that one, too. Charlie Brown, if he was a Vietnam veteran.
Good. I'm glad you did. Because you look like Anakin Skywalker if he joined the dark side just because he thought he'd be allowed to say the N-word.
Nigga time.
Hey.
These are not the slurs you are looking for.
Leave my people out of this.
Nate is a heavy smoker. He has been smoking a long time. His brand is Marlboros, but he's never afraid to give a woman a lucky strike.
Yeah. Two battery jokes.
It's crazy. Nate's been smoking so long, I can only imagine someday he's going to have to say, no daughter of mine is taking to the prom.
That was pretty funny, baby Billy. Somebody got it. Good shit. Yeah, so Jay has 2 cats and a dog-faced wife.
Ooh.
That's the one that killed me.
It was the rhythm, the K. I mean, he nailed it that night with that joke alone.
Don't even say nothing.
And that's it. All right, finish it. Finish.
Their relationship could be described as pet codependent.
That does it. The 3-rounder, one of the 3-rounders of the year between Jay Light, Nate, Welch, Nasty Nate. Nasty Nate's in the playoffs. He's battling Alex Tighe. You saw Alex battle Bella. Do we think Nate and Alex is going to be a fucking barn burner? Do we think that Nate's going to wipe the floor? Or do we think Alex is going to pull the upset? Even though Alex is a higher seed, but, you know, Manchester's division's kind of weak, so.
Good point. I mean, I think it'll be a good battle. You know, they both ugly. They both have a lot of things to work against.
It's true.
Accents, you know what I mean?
Honestly, man, I think let's talk about this Jay Light and Nate battle just a little bit before we move on here. But
he called that nigga wife a dog-faced bitch.
I mean, he did. That's in the room. That shit hit like
that was crazy.
Like crack in the '80s. Like we were through at Ricky Ross. But played back, I don't know. That felt a little closer. And honestly, I honestly out in the room, Jay kind of edged it until that dog-faced wife line.
Yeah. But
played back, I mean, I might have went to overtime with that thing because I thought Jay kind of pulls out in the second round. First round was a little even. They were kind of going neck and neck a little bit. Nate no neck, and then that last one, it was. I mean, Nate pulled. I guess you're right. Nate wins just because it was.
Yeah, and I think we, if I remember correctly, because you saw how he interrupted in his second round when he was doing his 5 jokes. I think we kind of took away from.
But that security guard card is a really, really good riff.
It was great, but it was just
was a better joke of the. This is the best joke of the round, honestly.
It was, but he wasn't supposed to say it,
right?
Because that was literally
mine.
That was literally you made that rule for that round where they get like 5.
You only get 30 seconds. Yeah, you just gotta rip those jokes as fast as you can.
But it was great.
Yeah,
but it was just unfortunately not supposed to be said.
Right, man, that was fun. But yeah, shout out Jay, Big Nate, Nasty Nate, battling this week and all the way back in the playoffs. He and Jack Traynor back in the playoffs. Alex Tighe first time. But this is the big reveal, everybody. You get to learn who won the West playoff last night, and it was Ryan Nessen. So you get to see what we're calling potentially the battle of the year between Andrew Manning and Ryan Nessen. Now a rematch this Sunday in Austin at the Hateful A playoffs.
Oh, this is the first one.
Oh, this is the first one, and this one was fucked up. Let's get into it. Our last battle of this episode.
Fire.
Nessen, Manning.
Guys, doesn't Andrew look like he uses the word cunnilingus to describe how he eats an Oreo? Seriously, when Andrew... Jesus Christ. I'm already laughing at the joke, guys. It's that funny. When Andrew eats pussy, he gives tasting notes. Yeah. He's like, do I detect hints of berry? Oh, wait, that's my Zen. Never mind.
Ryan is Jewish and shredded, like the Epstein client list.
I mean, that's how you open this motherfucker. He was on fire this night.
Ryan doesn't say Zionist. He's a beefy Jew, so he calls himself a Hebrew national. The guy loves protein. For dinner, he's voting for a 2-steak solution.
Oh, is it? Okay, good. Yeah, Andrew's pretty upset that list never came out. That was the only way his name was going to make the paper. All right. You may recognize Andrew from introducing himself for the 3rd time at a party.
Good ass joke.
Andrew's got a personality like one of those yawns you just can't quite finish, you know? Hey, you're like a khaki pant became a person. Now you're stiff beige, and after you go on a date with a girl, you go right back in the closet.
I'm leaving the party like, they'll remember my name one day. Ryan, this is true. Ryan has trouble sleeping because he's aware of how his life is going. Traveling across the country to do roast battle at 42, yada yada.
Come on, Brett.
But his dad was an optician before dying of cancer. It was brutal when he found out what stage he had. He was like, number 1 or number 2? Number 4? Shit! Hey, Ryan, does his headstone get progressively harder to read as it gets towards the bottom? Here lies who?
Just, woo, boy. That's that joke right.
Andrew likes to bring flasks to bars because he's not sure they'll serve milk. After seeing Jurassic Park as a kid, Andrew and his brother wanted to be dinosaurs. Yeah. His brother got close. He's also extinct after being caught in black tar. Heroin. Yeah, no. Apparently life didn't find a way.
At least my brother died doing what he loved. Outliving your dad.
Yeah. Motherfucking man.
He overdosed on Israeli flour. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Most of you probably know this by now, but Ryan looks like an asshole.
That's right.
His wife is actually, he's Jewish, his wife is Mexican. They met when their tunnels merged.
Yeah.
You got your border tunnel in my synagogue tunnel. No, you got your synagogue tunnel. It's a Twix situation.
It's a Reese's peanut butter cup situation.
But yeah, they actually got married this year in Mexico. That's how annoying Ryan is to be around. His wife was like, I want to make sure I can still get deported. She's going to be the first person to call ICE on herself. She's going to be like, yeah, I want to report an illegal. She's living with a guy who could be taller.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
You guys, one more time for RL Palestine. October 7th is the only thing that gives him goosebumps. No, you look like Ned Flanders if he was diddly-doodlied by his neighbor Reno.
Nessen's still coming.
Go for it.
Let's see here.
Nessen does trouble
sleeping. Yeah.
Black guy.
We told you that.
That's what I'm going to have after having to check my notes. Ryan is divorced. Sorry, that joke is for 2 years from now. Sorry, I got lost.
Play right into that.
No, let's do a joke for right now. Ryan says AA saved his marriage. Yeah, they haven't fought since Alligator Alcatraz opened. He calls her tears ice water. Marrying Ryan actually prepared her to get kidnapped by ICE because she's already been swept off her feet by an anonymous douchebag meathead.
Man, I thought you were a nice guy.
Yeah.
Turns out you're an ice guy.
Last joke.
All right. What's your name again? Oh, yeah. Andrew. Andrew looks like he jacks off to the terms and conditions on Pornhub. He's just like, oh, you're going to do what with my data, you dirty slut? I'll check that box. Andrew's from Connecticut, and he was born right next to Sandy Hook. Not the school, the hangar his mom tried to give herself a beach abortion with.
A beach abortion.
A beach abortion. It's what you do in the summer. I got one more part. Sorry. Yeah. Andrew was actually on that game show where you try to prove that you're smarter than a 5th grader, and he lost so bad. You guys know the show, right? To Catch a Predator. He lost bad.
That's a good joke. Ryan looks like a cast member of the Jersey Shore whose nickname would be "The situation over there is just so complicated."
In the world.
No, Ryan's very in shape. He used to teach that Jewish form of self-defense with the funny name, litigation.
Ladies and gentlemen, make it loud for number 1, number 2 in the world. Wow. At this point, this was the All-Star game. This was number 1 versus number 2. Now, on Sunday, it's number 1 versus number 8, the rematch. I know Ryan can't fucking wait for this because of this battle in particular. I mean, that was a 5 for 5.
How long ago was that?
That was in April? No, I'm sorry. It was in April.
Okay, that was at the end of
the
season?
I don't know. It was in June or July. It was one of those. It was like middle of the season.
Huh.
But that was
the fact that Ryan dropped from number 2 to 8.
I mean, it's not really his fault. I mean, like Nate became, was just they fought head to head. I think Nate won or something like that. So that's why Nate wins MVP of LA, gets the slot that Ryan would get if he was that. So that's why he was in the playoff playing last night. And now he sneaks in battles.
Oh, that was the plan he did.
Yeah.
Oh, he came through and smoked it.
So Ryan's back. And again, if he's not going against Andrew Manning, I mean, like he probably wins because he was just coming with everything. And at the end, it's just he just got punched out. He's just like whatever you got to do, man. Just because you don't see that a lot. That was 5 for 5, and like 5 for 5, like A+ jokes.
Yeah, facts. I was gonna say the first one. And that's what the first one was just kind of
devastating. Devastating. I mean, the one of like Ryan's divorce. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a joke from 2 years from now. I mean, like you're introducing new bits people are going to be doing here now. This is, listen.
Ryan played right into it too with this stuff.
I mean, listen.
Oh, my bad.
No. You're good. I'm saying. I'm just like.
No. I'm saying that's what Ryan did. He said he's divorced. Oh, my bad. Yeah. That's a joke for 2 years. Like, damn, you shouldn't have moved. Oh, it was so perfect. You were mad. He said, my bad, bro.
I mean, there's 2 boogeymen in New York, and it's Andrew Manning and John Ajota. I think Andrew's only lost once in his career, and that was the championship last year against Jay Yamaki out in London. And then this year, he's back in the playoffs, just like Jack and Nate back in the playoffs. Paige in the playoffs this year. James Regal in the playoffs this year. Dan Wicks making his playoff debut. I know he's super excited about this.
Right?
Avery, no, not in the playoffs. He lost to Mike Eaton.
Oh yeah, he did.
Then Mike lost to Ryan in a tough.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah, but yeah. So number 1 versus number 8, Andrew Manning versus Ryan Nessen in LA. You got Paige Wesley from the Bay battling Dan Wicks from New York. Then you got James Regal battling Jack Traynor, our international showcase, number 3 versus number 6. Then you got Nasty Nate battling Big Alex Tighe in LA versus Manchester. That's this Sunday, man. This is exciting. 3 returning guys to the playoffs this year in our new expanded version of the playoffs. This was a hell of a season. This was a by all means a tough season, but some of the best jokes I've ever heard in my life, some of the best jokes you guys have ever heard in your life happened this season. RBL.live is you can catch everything. Go catch everything. RBL.live. Subscribe. We got nothing but live streams coming out. Got a lot of things going on. Also, we have a new comedy club, a little micro club. Seats about 35 people, maybe max. Let's go with 30 maybe. But we open December 4th with Robin Tran and Friends. December 11th, Omid Singh and Friends. December 18th, Frank Castillo and Friends. And then January 1st, what was that? New Year's night, 2026, the first day night, it's Jay Light and Friends. So we got about a whole month booked. Come out to Arby's Comedy Club. We'll put some links up. But we have a new little comedy club just mainly for stand-up, mainly for our guys who do roast battle. If you're a roast battler and you're nice and you're a judge, holler at me. You might be able to get booked in this club. But this thing is, it's a camera-first micro club. We're excited about it. Arby's Comedy Club opens December 1st at Robin Tran and Friends. Holler at me for tickets. This is exciting stuff, man. We'll see you guys, RBL.live. Keep checking us out we drop this every Wednesday. Thank you, Channing Apodaca, our producer. My hater, Sushiboy Mexico. Yeah. Playoffs are this weekend, man. Check us out, RBL.live.